After torrential monsoon rains buried villages under landslides and flooded towns in India's western Maharashtra state, the region is coping with the aftermath. Homes reduced to rubble and inundated farmlands. Rescue teams have waded through debris and swirling waters to evacuate stranded people. It was too late for about 200 people who died.
It was raining very heavily. Then the landslide occurred and many people were washed away as they decided to run.
Much of the destruction occurred in districts along the west coast, a region that witnessed similar havoc 2 years ago. Climate experts link the rising incidence of such ferocious rainfall to global warming, which has affected the oceans where the monsoon winds originate.
The warming of the Arabian Sea and the Western Indian Ocean is bringing up a lot of heat into the atmosphere and also moisture, which is resulting in large-scale fluctuations in the monsoon winds. So, though the monsoon winds are weak, occasionally there are episodes when they are very strong and releasing all of the moisture in a short time.
More than 250,000 people were evacuated. India's agriculture, which sustains more than half the country, is heavily dependent on the monsoon season. But the increasingly erratic rains destroy not just their homes, but also their farm-based livelihoods. Topsoil is washed away, groundwater is not recharged.
Any water-related infrastructure and economic activities that we have, from agriculture to dams to hydroelectricity to groundwater recharge, water supply, everything is getting affected because instead of rain falling over a period of 2 to 3 months, it is falling for few days and in extreme conditions.
The rising incidence of extreme rains have made India particularly vulnerable to climate change, Bhushan says.
Some of the floods that have hit this country over the last 10 years have caused losses which are more than $1 billion. So this is affecting our economy, this is affecting livelihood, this is affecting jobs and growth.
Minimizing the impact on struggling communities worst hit by such disasters should be prioritized, say experts. The recent flooding came 2 months after a cyclone lashed the west coast.
The maximum we are doing now is evacuating people, but that only saves lives, not livelihoods. We need to have resilient and sustainable infrastructure development based on these maps, which shows the risk of these extreme events that are increasing.
Until that happens, experts warn millions may face the onslaught of such destruction. Anjana Pasricha for VOA News, New Delhi.